should. I mean,
I shouldn't. I shouldn't. I should be right, but
oh, you shouldn't. Not at all. No, Jesus.
No. That's a Dungarvan. That's near enough a full team. Look, I'm looking there now. They're all there. All them good footballers, Power and Michael Kyle and all. They're all sitting there. That's what. Isn't it? But what do I know? Jamie Nagel, Daniel Lyons, John Cullen, Kieran Power. I don't know who's the Johnny Burke, but I know him. Joe Duggan.
Johnny Burke is the lawyers, those are the solicitors.
Yeah, Dave Burke.
Oh, is that who the solicitors from?
He's great. Now do the camera. That's as high as you can get.
Yeah. Gavin Crosby is on.
Yeah.
And he's Modeligo as well.
Oh, what's it? Never it?
We all talk to you fucking different the same. That's the kind of reason. Yeah. It seems to be down.
Doing the scores then, should I have the OBS screen for you?
I can't say right to you.
Yeah.
Is this going up?
Oh yeah.
Mickey Mean, come in, come down.
Oh, sorry, Mick.
Is he around it?
Come down now.
He was to come.
Was he?
He was,
Yeah.
He's not there, no? Well, I didn't get his name in, or I didn't look close enough now.
Probably hopefully he's there.
Probably is there. Who's out all right is Bernard is out.
Is he?
Bernard picked up Hampton last year, and they have Niall Browning kind of out. It's just a straight switch, that's all. I'd say everything else is actually nearly the same.
Yeah.
But, who's talked out as well as Kim.
Smears, yeah. Nick must have come down further though.
His name's there, all right.
Yeah.
On the list as well. Did you watch any Balmeel match last night? I didn't see it all, no.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not sure. Look, all games are full. Never tried there because they were have to know who they were probably slightly the better team.
They're qualified now, anyway.
Sean in or whatever.
They haven't they?
Yeah, they could improve like, no?
I said they've had a big strong men in the team now. The likes of Henry Griffin.
Yeah.
The only ones that saw.
Is it all?
He got a goal. They were level like.
He got a goal last time again, John.
Maybe, yeah. He got a goal and the goals that they won.
I think he'll be a goal now.
Yeah, she won't take any chance.
Colour on his ball.
How about that Keane Harwood? Did they play him?
Who?
Keane Harwood.
No.
You know, he's one of Keane Richards' grandchildren. Oh yeah, I was going back to about him. I said Eddie Redmond. He's
very good. I see actually points. Very good, yeah. And they had a Fogarty coming back with Loyalty too. He's another.
He's not bad for the job.
Yeah. He's okay,
He's
yeah.
all kind of body for the
Funny fella, yeah. He's small, yeah.
He's small. How many Whelans?
And you know who was playing? Wilson.
Who?
Wilson, son.
Yeah, I know.
He's
He
proud
went
of him.
to school to Bellamy, and that's it.
Yeah.
He stood up way on with them.
Yeah. I never knew that.
I knew that. Yeah. The captain went up from he wanted to stay with that. He was with. He went to school to Bellamy.
Shane as well, isn't he, on Foundry?
Yeah, he's to be fair, yeah.
I'd say he'd be fairly handy.
Never realised he was gay.
That's correct. Oh yeah, what's for your
What about Steve Cooper, the missing man now?
She's actually been this year, but
She's been
she's class like.
She's good footballer, right? Cornerback, is it or something?
Yeah.
James. What they call him? Gammy's up.
Is that high enough for you there now then? I'll bring it up. They bring it up higher or not?
Yeah, you bring up a small bit. Hello.
Just stand into it there just to see.
Walter Roy Collier, you're all very welcome here to Park Doon the Minestrach. In that Irish Abbey side, is it? You know, see Dungarvan will take it, you wouldn't know it.
When do you want to start then? When do you want to start? Do you start about 5 to or?
About 3 minutes before I'll just do a little bit of an introduction.
Yeah.
And I'll call the Abbey side team first. And you can
Call the Abbey side team.
Oh, sorry, Dungarvan team first.
Dungarvan first, yeah.
I'll call Dungarvan, and you can put them up on the screen.
And
And then I'll do the
Modeligo
Modeligo one, and we'll re-roll after that.
Perfect.
Okay?
I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the camera crew.
And
Well, John.
The man himself.
The roving commentator, right?
yeah.
Will you be alright, Dan, if we go over on the other side? Will you be okay here?
John, if I give you the bacon to go over.
I was looking at the replay or whatever it was. Oh, I said you nearly mentioned Sean Try. He did on the thing I was looking at.
Well, the first thing that I done when I was home last week, Neil was at home, he came in front and he said, you kicked up this Gary Briggs. He's not Gary Briggs. He's Shane Briggs. He said if you said it once, you said it 20 times. And it was written down in front of you on the toilet.
You should have said to him tonight. Why'd you come with you tonight? No.
Don't your home was on the beach now.
Yes,
Keep away. Don't be listening to the fella. That's the main thing. Keep away.
He'll
Put you astray.
Whatever he tells you is not
He'll put
right.
you astray.
We'll be grand. We'll be grand.
We could stay here, I suppose.
And you're reasonably full
Yeah, will you? What are you doing?
What do you call him? Okay, lads, are we ready to roll? Thank you very much. Right, Walter Roy, well, here you're all very welcome here this evening to the Clahapella Intermonarch show. The Western Intermediate Football tie here, and we're here in Park doing a monster out in Abbey Side. You're probably aware already that due to the unmentionable, this competition has been seriously disrupted, and it was due to be a 6-team competition, but it's divided now into 2 groups, and Modeligo, Balnacorty and Dungarvan are in the same group. Of course, Modeligo have already played their first game in this format, and they got over the line by 1 point for the boys in green victory there, and after Balnacorty through the kitchen sink and lots of other things. But it's so this evening now, Wednesday the 9th of September, it's Modeligo's turn to play against Dungarvan. So I'll just give you a run through the Dungarvan team as it was handed to me here. So it looks like this. Their keeper number 1 is in goals, Mark Boland. Number 2, 3 and 4, Oisin Morrissey. Number 3 I do believe is Keelan Daly. Number 4 is Mike Kiley. The half-back line is sounds a very strong line to me. Jamie Nagle, number 6 Derek Barry, and number 7 is Darrell Lyons. Midfield is number 8 is Jack Lacey, and his partner at midfield number 9 is John Curran. This looks like another strong line to me here, the half-forward line. Number 10 is Kieran Power, number 11 is Johnny Burke, and number 12 Brendan Cullinan. Now there's been some changes here in the full forward line. So number 13 is Joe Duggan, number 14 is Dan Duggan, and number 15 is Gavin Crotty, another. So that looks like a very strong Dungarvan team there. So we'll switch over now and we'll have a look at the Modeligo team. It's basically much the same team as started out against Balnacorty last Saturday. The keeper again is number 1, Tomas Tyler Welsh. The full back line is Keith Hickey, Patrick Welsh, and number 4, Nicky O'Donovan. The half back line from right to left is number 5 is Sean Hennessy, number 6 joint captain Sean O'Donovan, and number 7 is John McGrath. Our midfield Modeligo will line up at number 8, Gavin Dalton, and number 9, Rian Reddy. Half forward line then is the other joint captain number 10 is John Devine, number 11 is Patrick O'Donovan, and number 12 is Michael Troy. The full forward line, there's one change here from the last day. 13 is Jamie and 14 is Shane Troy, the Troy brothers, and Bernard Wright has dropped out, and number 18 has come into his place, that's Niall Brown. So the referee for tonight is Tommy O'Sullivan from the Cappoquin fan club, and I suppose you could say it's the battle of the last few winners of this competition. Dungarvan won it in 2017, and Modeligo won it in 2018 and 2019, and Modeligo, I suppose, with a slight advantage in this competition, having overcome a very good Balnacorty team, but I'm sure Dungarvan we here have well up for this competition as the captains meet out in the centre of the field. Number 10, John Devine. I'm not sure who the Dungarvan captain is. He's won the toss anyway. I do believe it might be Oisin Moore. It's not. It's Jack Lacey from what I can see. So we're almost ready to roll here. Just before we start, it's great for those that can't attend, that we can have these games screened live. And just in passing, I'd like to thank, by the way, to Cian O'Halloran and Peter O'Keefe for providing the screening for this match, and also they'll be doing the scorekeeping as well. We were delighted to have this facility, and thanks very much, lads. Okay. So the Réitor Tomás O'Sullivan just about ready to Conley Rodishtak. Looks like Modeligo is starting Patrick Welsh midfield. That's the first move that I can see. Meanwhile, Dungarvan win the first ball. Here's a long one into their corner forward. Corner back, I should say, is picked up inside by Sean O'Donovan, though. Sean flick it on to John McGrath. John getting back into the middle. That's Nico Donovan now is making ground, crossing the halfway line, getting support on this side, calling for Sean O'Donovan. That's Patrick O'Donovan. Here's Reen fisting the ball through, finding Sean O'Donovan, but that's the first wide of the match. A rather wayward one there from Sean, I'm afraid so. That's the first wide of the match, and we're going to have the kick out now. Been taken by Mark Boland. Let's see what he does with this. He's going to go along out his left hand side, and Jamie Nagle was got his hand to that. And Dungarvan continue on here now with number 20 to pick up the ball. There's Dan Duggan, who's a late comer onto the team. The ball coming here, but it's broke now to Johnny Burke. Johnny Burke for Dungarvan has found Gavin Crotty. Gavin knows what the posts are, I would think, and he certainly does on that performance anyway. So that's the first point of the match after about 2.5 minutes. We'll make that Dungarvan 1 point, and Modeligo have yet to score. So Thomas Tyler Welsh is taking his first kick out, looking for his options again. It's almost intercepted by John Curran, but it's picked up over by John McGrath. And Modeligo in that side, when the ball comes forward, it's gone out over the sideline again. Let's see what this decision is. It's a Dungarvan ball. So Dungarvan hang on to position now for the moment. It's the ball's played forward to Johnny Burke, who's already been on the ball a few times already, playing it in low, but wasn't the best of balls. However, it goes out to Kieran Power. Kieran having a pot shot there. It's actually gone wide. So that's Dungarvan's first wide. So wait a few. So that was won again by Jamie Nagle. That kick out from Tyler. He will very bit on that one, I think. It's the fight. Position over here. It looks like Nicholas O'Donovan in possession of the ball, not getting a free. As a matter of fact, he gets the free against him, I would think. Thought there was a hand on Nick O'Donovan's back there, but the referee thought otherwise, that he held on to it too long. So they take it short again. That looks like Gavin Crotty again. Gavin again. So, is that Joe Duggan? I'm not sure what it was. Anyway, that's 2 points to Dungarvan. And Modeligo will have to try and build from the back. Sean O'Donovan has crossed the halfway line, making steps forward here, finding John Devine. John going to have a look where the posts are. He has a cut off that. It strikes off the top of the crossbar and comes back down. It's in position, but Dungarvan get it out, and Jamie Nagle in the right place at the right time. His clearance is a bit wayward though. Sean O'Donovan gets it forward. It goes out to Michael Troy, and Modeligo get on the scoreboard. So well done, Michael Troy. That's 2 points to 1. We have 6 minutes gone now. That's 2 points to 1, and that kick out came from Mark Boland, grabbed in the air by John Modeligo's giant captain John Devine. He's getting into Patrick O'Donovan. Patrick comes storming through here. He has forced to turn back, not getting a free though. Not easy to get frees in here. Dungarvan looking for a free as well. And he finally blows his whistle and warns Modeligo a free in. So Shane Troy is going to have this effort to put the teams in level, which he does do. It kisses the post going over, but that's good enough. So we have a very lively start to this game here. Obviously both teams are pretty well up for it. Mark Boland veering his kick out, but Patrick Welch gets his fist down, and he gets it into. I'm sorry, I can't see his number over the light, but it's Rian ready and Rian making tracks into us. Rian forced to turn back inside, has a look, has a dip. That one's over the bar. That's a terrific score for Rian Reddy. All his own work there. He came through from 50-60 metres out, down along the wing and swung it over. That puts Modeligo 3 points to ahead after Dungarvan had the early scores. So this time Dungarvan's puck out works out better, and they're playing it into Darren Duggan. Darren trying a long one. It's with Gavin Crotty inside. Gavin looks up and has a punt. We're waiting for the result here.
Johnny, watch the short kick out.
It's a point. Yep, it's a point. So that's Gavin Crotty's second point of the day. Just his terrific sense of direction to where the post is. Modeligo trying a short run this time. Sean out to his brother Nicky. Nicky's steaming forward here. He's past the halfway line again. Looking for options, but he's going to keep going until he finds one. John Devine comes in to lend a hand. John plays the ball forward to Nick O'Donovan. Nick has a punt at that. That's a terrific score. Who was that? Pat Welch? So that was Patrick Welch that put that one over the bar. Yeah. I'm sorry now, it's rather difficult, especially to see the numbers on the other side of the field on tonight, so I'll just do my best to keep the score rather than trying to name individuals. The kick out came in, the broken ball is won by John Devine. John Devine gets inside to Michael, gets inside to Niall Brown. Niall's first time on the ball, hanging on to it very well, turning inside, still holding it. Finding Patrick Welch. Patrick running into heavy traffic, but gets it back to Shane. Shane swings it over to Michael. Here's Rian again coming through here. It looks like as though the Director has given a free out there for what looked like perhaps holding onto the ball too long. In the meantime, there's one of the Dungarvan backs needs a bit of attention. It might be Michael Kiley, I'm not sure from here. He's back up again. So Michael, of course, a very good footballer as well as a hurler who started his career with Leave Goa. And this is a free out, and here comes the free out now. It's Darrell Lyons playing the ball forward to Kieran Power. This is the first time we've seen Kieran moving, and we know Kieran is a terrific footballer. Driving the ball into Gavin Crotty, but on this occasion Gavin sends that one to the right and wide.
Come on, lads.
Oh my goodness, Tyler's kick out didn't work out at all this time. Here we go, we're in danger here. Oh my goodness. We were lucky to get away with that one. And skinned it over the bar.
That short kick out every time, lads. Come on. Watch the short kick out. Pick it up.
Joe Duggan's. That was Joe Duggan's point.
Brendan, drop it, Brendan.
So here comes the kick out again.
Come on, Christmas, come on.
Back down the field into Rian. Rian is moving forward again, looking for options. Leaving the ball inside to John Devine, playing it back to Rian. Rian having a look at the posts, swinging it across, but it's gone across wide, and that's Modeligo's second wide of the day. What's the score? 4 each. So it's 4 points each after 12 minutes. Very lively game, plenty scores there. Anyone's match so far. Here's Mark Boland's kick out again. The referee was not happy there with a push. So it's a free to Dungarvan, and it's picked up by the number 8 Jack Lacey. Jack Lacey plays it in to Kieran Power. Kieran Power looking for options. He gets one from Keelan Daly. It's a good swing at the ball there. That was Gavin Crotty, but on this occasion, so that's Dungarvan's third wide. The score remains at 4 points apiece. And no, it looks like as though I wasn't tuned into this one rightly, because it's a free in to Dungarvan, awarded by the referee here. So that wide will have been discounted, and instead of that, Gavin plants the ball well over the bar. That puts them ahead 5 points to 4. Very dangerous full forward line here that Dungarvan have out this evening, or Modeligo backs will have to be on their constant guard. The kick-out strategies are long. A very good kick-out this time from Tyler, and Gavin gets down over the ball, but it looks like as though he was fouled by Jack Lacey. So Gavin himself looking for options here. The ball ups. It's picked up by Dara Lyons. Dara Lyons is having a good game. He gets it on to Jack Lacey. Dungarvan look very menacing coming forward. Here comes Kieran Power, turning on the speed, chipping the ball in to Gavin Crotty. Gavin forced out for a change this time. Here comes John Conn. John has a swing at it, but it's picked up inside by Modeligo, and here comes John McGrath. John brings Sean O'Donovan into the game. Sean is steaming forward.
Keep going, John. Go, John.
Getting the ball to little try. Back again to Jamie Troy. Michael has laid the ball off to Rian Reddy, and Rian gets the ball forward to Patrick O'Donovan. Patrick's progress is held up, but a very poor finish there from Modeligo. So Shiner had a swing at that one, but I'm afraid it didn't work. So just shoving near the water break now. That kick out worked very well for Dungarvan, and the ball is now with number 8 Jack Lacey. Picked up here. Picked up by Jack Lacey, who looks like a very, very good footballer. Here's Mr. Danger Man, danger written all over every time he's got the ball. That is some super score if it goes over, but it doesn't. So Tommy has just blown the whistle here for the mandatory water break. It's very much an even Steven game. Dungarvan with a 1 point advantage, 5 points to 4. I would think Gavin Crotty has got all the scores. I could stand corrected, but they seem to be moving the ball a bit more fluently in the forward line than Modeligo. So we'll just take a time out for a minute. We just look around there. We see some old friends. Joe Duggan is here tonight. His son is playing. Manny's a nice pint of Heineken. Joe gave me below to welcome in. Yeah. Yeah. That's when we were young and foolish. So it's good to see Mick Devine here. This evening is a very possible. He'd be a very good option if we needed a change to make. Mick was absent from the first game, but he made a special effort to be here this evening. It's not easy to be at a venue on a Wednesday evening, especially if you're working away from home. But I'm sure there's lots of other lads on both teams that are working in Cork and different places that had to get their skates on to get here this evening. No. That's it. We're almost ready to resume. Tommy wants the things back in the field again. Just to remind you that after 16 odd minutes, a little bit more, Dungarvan are leading by 5 points to 4. And very little in it really. I'd say if there was ever a danger man, it's Gavin Crotty on the Dungarvan team, but Modeligo playing the same wing again, the right wing again. Here comes John Devine come running through, laying the ball in, but it's misplaced and picked up by Keelan Daly. Dungarvan building from the back again, carrying the ball. This time they're playing it in low. Joseph Duggan in position, a very elusive player. Joe has got it. He's after getting the ball into. Oh my goodness! A terrific ball from Joe. Found Michael Kiley. Michael knew where the goal was. He just got it in low. So hopefully that's not going to be a decisive score. But Joe proved very elusive there and laid the ball off to Michael, who had come up from the back anticipating that one. So that puts us at that's now a 4-point match. That's a better kick out from Gavin on to Keith. Keith now getting to Michael try. Michael's moving forward. He might be going to have a go from here, and he certainly does. It's wide. The umpires down there are making very many signals at all. They're not exactly waving themselves the arms in glee or anything. But we'll take that one. That was wide. 1-5 to 4 points. Mark made by John Cudden. John Cudden got it out to his full back. That's Keelan Daly. Keelan Daly on to Joe Duggan. Joe Duggan who created the last goal. Joe getting it into Johnny Burke, who's been had them as well. And here's Jamie Nagel, very intelligent footballer indeed. That was it. Gathered inside by Tyler getting Modeligo coming forward again. Sean steaming through the field. Hopefully there'll be an end result. Here comes Michael Troy. Needs a bit of support. The ball played inside. Here's Jamie Troy. It's bundled to the ground there, and the referee's going to. Well, he hasn't made any signal yet, but I'm sure he's giving the Modeligo free. Shane takes it, but puts that one over the bar. So that cuts the margin back to 3 points. As we look at the moment, Dungarvan 1 goal and 5 points. Modeligo 5 points. That goal there by Michael Kiley out of the blue has been the difference between the two teams so far. There's very little else really in it. But it certainly was a very good goal. Here's the kick out again, gathered very well by Kieran Power. Kieran is eating up the ground, looking for options, held up by Sean. Not legally according to Sully, but I'm not sure about that one. However, Gavin Crotty won't care about the legality of that one. He's lining it up. Of course, Gavin has played senior football for the county on numerous occasions, as well as being a very, very good hurler. He's coming up to now. It certainly has the distance, but it comes back off the post. But look, it falls into Sean's hands. Out to John McGrath. Modeligo moving the ball up along the far wing now. Plays into cornerback Nicholas O'Donovan, who's raiding up the field. That's a very good ball for Patrick Welch. Passer got plenty pace. He's bringing John Devine into it. John has slowed the ball down as he looks for options. Picks out Rian. Rian's going to cut it off, and that's a brilliant point. That's a terrific score from Rian. That cuts it to 2 points now. We make it 1-5 to 6 points. That's Rian's second point of the night from much the same angle. A difficult angle indeed.
Johnny, come look for it. Come look for it.
So, Mark Boland's kick out again. He wants to find Kieran Paul, but it beats him, but it's played out of the field. Here's Joe Duggan. Joe drops the ball over and Sean wins it back. Here's Gavin now striding forward. Gavin gets the ball through to Sean just about. Sean gets the ball through. Oh my goodness. No. Oh. Wasn't a good pass in fairness. So the referee here is there was a small bit of a schmozzle there. The referee is to know if he's going to give out cards or not on this occasion. He's considering his options. So there's a yellow for the Dungarvan player. And I presume it's a throw-in as well. So it's Michael Troy getting the ball out to Sean Hennessy. Sean hit with not one but two very hard shoulders there. Oh my goodness. That's Sean's third shoulder. The referee reaching for his notebook again. Who is it? Michael Kiley, is it? Michael Kiley? So that's the second yellow from my...
Black card.
What number? Sinbin Michael Kiley, sorry. Oh yeah, Michael Kiley, so gets a black card there. Okay. So he was a hero 5 minutes ago. He's a bit of a villain now. Here comes Shiner now with an attempt to cut the margin to 1. It's 1-5 to 6 Very well swung, looks good enough. And that one's well over, well done Shane. 1-5 to 7 points. That's Shane's third point. 1-5 to 7. Yep. So Modeligo have cut that 4-point margin back to 1 with the last 3 points in a row as their play has improved again. This here's once again a very good kick out, but picked up this time by Sean Hennessy. Well done, Sean there. A free awarded against Sean there. So just that Lions in possession here. He's getting the ball through. It's the fullback. Well, he's back to cornerback Keelan Daly getting the ball over. It's picked up again by Sean Hennessy. Sean doing a lot of good work. Here's Keith Hickey, cornerback, finding Gavin in midfield. Gavin getting the ball out to the other wing. That's Niall Brown, I do believe. With a long ball down right into the corner. But, I'm not sure now if whose hand got to that one last. We'll see who's got the kick. It's Modeligo's sideline, very near the end line on the far side of the field. So here comes coming through again. China, that's the ball, however, drifts out wide. So that's Modeligo's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5th wide. Once again, the kick out is with the Dungarvan keeper, Mark Boland, who has been fairly accurate so far. Trying the far wing this time. Trying to pick up Jamie Nagle, but he was pushed in the back. So that'll be a Dungarvan free. So the kick-out strategy has been going well for Dungarvan. They're playing it back. So Dungarvan coming. So Dara Lyons there made a lot of ground but surrendered possession afterwards. And the referee admonishing one of the backs for too much talking, at the same time awarding Modeligo a free. Looks like Sean Hennessy is going to be taking this one. Sean goes backwards with it. Gets it back to Rian Reddy, who's gone very deep all of a sudden. Here's Michael getting through to John Devine. John getting it on to Keith. A beautiful ball as Keith comes forward, storming through with the ball, laying it off to Patrick Welch. Patrick having a look at the post there, but that one's not going to swing in, I'm afraid. He just didn't get enough swing on that. So the score at the moment is still 1-5 to 7 points. About 4 minutes to go to half time, I would think. Plenty kick out practice for the Dungarvan keeper. He's been doing pretty well with them. Looks like he's going to go right down the middle this time, and he does.
Watch it deep. Sean, cover back.
Picked up by Johnny Buck, and Johnny Buck plays it into Joe Duggan. Here's Gavin Crotty again. John McGrath staying on as much as he can. Gavin wriggling like an eel. Has a look at the post. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. That's class. Gavin Crotty, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that stretches Dungarvan's lead out to 2 again, 1-6 to 7 points. Oh, it's half time. I wasn't reading the time there very well. So at half time here, it's still really anyone's game. We'll take a break here for a few minutes with the score. Dungarvan won 6, Modeligo 7 points. What other news we have was that Michael Kiley was black carded. I'm sorry I didn't see who came on instead of him. Maybe we'll find out at half time. So we'll take a break at that. All right.
It's not a black card, it's just 10 minutes in. 10 minutes in.
Okay, lads, we're almost ready to restart again. There's been a rethink of the score here at half time, and I'm now told that it's 1-6 to 8 points in favour of Dungarvan. So one of those ones that was waved wide below at the Dungarvan goal, and Modeligo shot was obviously over the bar. And the other thing I have to correct is that Michael Kiley didn't get a black card. He got 10 minutes in the sin bin. So that's the new rule that I'm afraid that I'm not very au fait with myself, but that's the two corrections I'd make before we start the second half. Dungarvan people don't seem to be happy at all about the correction of the score. They all seem to think 1-6 to 7, but the referee says 1-6 to 8. So that's so we're going by that. As Dungarvan set up the first attack of the second half, and then their number 9 soling through, that's John Curran. John Curran gets into Gavin. Looks like a high tackle there from Keith. It's going to be for every day of the week, Keith, I'm afraid. It's going to give Gavin Crotty a chance to put 2 points between the. It's going to give Gavin Crotty a chance to put 2 points between the teams again. He hasn't missed too many in the first half, in fairness, so let's see how he gets on this time. Yeah. I think that one's drifted out to the right, so the score remains the same. 1-6 to 0-8. So a quick kick out from Tyler now, bringing Reen into the play. Reen's looking for Nick O'Donovan. Nick is being confronted there by Brendan Cullinan, but he's left him in his wake. Getting the ball forward to Niall. Niall not very much in the game, but here comes John Devine. John Devine getting the ball into Patrick, but unfortunately he took his eye just off the ball. Is no fault at all, Patrick, because you've been playing very, very well, and getting the ball forward to their number 20. That's the number 20. So here's Kieran Power moving the ball forward. Kieran trying one into the corner. A race of possession here, kept in by Joseph Duggan. Playing the ball back, but Modeligo get their hands on that one. Here comes John. John moving up the field very quickly. Getting the ball into Keith, the cornerback. Keith is up in rarefied territory here. Here's John. John having a punt from there, but I'm not sure about that. Yes? Yep. So that was John Devine. I'm sorry there. It took me a minute I had to wait for the guys around me to tell me that was the score. But John Devine is leveled at 1-6 to 9. It was a great break. Jamie Nagle made himself available for a quick kick out there, but straight away Modeligo forwards, putting them under plenty pressure here. They get away with it, however.
Tighten up, lads.
And here comes then Dara Lyons. Dara Lyons is fouled, more or less on the halfway line, looking for options. Going to his left and picking up Joe Duggan. Joe has speed, if he's cutting right into the centre.
Yeah, no doubt.
2 or 3 guys on him there, but he still manages to get the ball away to Kieran Power. Kieran tries one in, but it falls a bit short. And it's John Devine again, getting the ball away. And this Patrick Welch now this time. Most of the play seems to fall overside the field. Here's Sean Hennessy. Sean Hennessy looking for Niall Brown. Niall is as slippery as a Neil, moving around with the ball, holding onto it very well. Well done, Niall. Gets the ball away to Keith. He has it inside.
There you go.
Is it Shiner? Oh my goodness, Shiner took his eye off that ball. And allowed Derek Barry to take possession there and clear the ball here. Joe Duggan again. Joe looking for he's inside forward. It's Gavin again. Gavin turning like a Neil, but John is standing him up. Gavin still cutting inside. John almost held him. He's still turning around. Forced to play it back this time. Hard work for Modeligo there, but it paid off. Here's Gavin back again. This time I don't think it's going to swing in for him. It's wide. So the proof of the pudding is the eating. Michael Kiley is back on again. So that 10-minute sin bin rule is, and it's a new one on me. I thought that ball was signalled wide, but obviously it's not. It's a 45 to Dungarvan. Of course, Dungarvan last won this competition in 2017, but they only remained up senior for 1 year. They've been back down junior since. That's a terrific kick, but it's gone across the goal and it's gone wide. So there's a let off for Modeligo. Oh, here's a kick out from Tyler. Out the right way again. This time Gavin fields it, wins a mark, gets the ball into Michael Troy. Michael getting support here from Patrick Welsh. Patrick Welsh gets support from Sean O'Donovan, leaving the ball into Sean Hennessy. Sean was going to have a go at himself, but changed his mind. Modeligo playing it out there. I think they're overplaying it. Niall Brown had a go there, but the chance was actually gone before Niall. It came to Niall. It should have been taken earlier. And Dungarvan lift the siege again. So, Johnny Burke, who's been doing a lot of work for Dungarvan. He got a lot of ball this time. He gets it into his number 10. That's Kieran Power, who's another excellent footballer.
Come on, John.
This Gavin again, I think, is it? Getting into Brendan Cullen, who we haven't seen very much of. And a foul there on Dan Duggan. So, as he was making his way through. So it looks like as though Dan Duggan is going to take this one himself. Gavin missed the last one, I would think. So that one's gone straight over the bar. That's the first score of the game for that player. There. So 179 with 10 minutes gone in the second half. Dungarvan breaking up that Modeligo move again, but Modeligo attempting to come back into it. Here comes Johnny Burke, who's playing a very good game. Bottled up here, however, and forced to go back, but hanging on to possession. Modeligo pressurised him very, very well, and the ball is finally picked up by Rian. Rian ready, looking for a way through, and he gets it, making his way up along the wing. Runs out of steam, however, and picked up by Joe Duggan. Michael Kiley back in the game again, and here comes, just exactly on the halfway line, Jamie Nagle, former inter-county hurler, of course, a good footballer as well. Getting the ball forward, but looks like the Modeligo free here. A very quick one. it's with Patrick O'Donovan. We haven't seen much of Patrick in the second half, being challenged here by John Corden. Patrick's still getting it in. There's Michael Troy. Oh, there's a terrific score. That brings us back level again. 1-7 to 10 points. So that's Michael's second point, I do believe.
No, John. Go with him, John. Go with him.
So at this stage, just to give you the score, it's 1-7 to 10 points. The 1-7 being Dungarvan scored that, and the 10 points being Modeligo's. So Dungarvan on the attack again. Here comes Gavin. John sticking with him. He's having a slash across the goals. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. One just has to admire that type of skill, anyone that can do that from a very tight angle under fierce pressure, but we'll concentrate more on what Modeligo can do. So here's the kick out again, grabbing there by Gavin, and he's made a mark. Let's see what he can do with this one. Looking for options, finding Mick Devine, or I'm sorry, John Devine. Here's Sean, finding Sean, there was Sean coming through. Sean ran out of options there.
Alright, good score.
That's a great score. We're level again. So that's a great score from Patrick O'Donovan.
Come on, let's get the lead.
We're back level again, 1-8 to 11 points.
Come on, Gav.
Come on, Jack.
Ball won by Gavin out there in midfield, made his mark.
Make turn.
So here we go, Dungarvan building from the back again, as they've been doing all day. The full back in position, they're slipped in position. It's anyone's ball, but it's picked up by the it's picked up by the cornerback Oisin Morrissey, who seems to have been fouled. He's been awarded a free. Oh, trying a shot again. Jamie Nagle, the receiver there. Derek Barry finding Kieran Power. Kieran Power swinging the ball over to John Corden, who hasn't been much seen in the second half. Steaming forward is Dan Duggan. Seems to be hit with a fairly hefty one there. The referee has his notebook out. He's talking to Patrick, I think. He's... And the yellow card. So Patrick's name goes into the referee's book. And if it looks like Gavin Crotty is going to take this one again. Long distance out, well outside the 45, getting well under it, dropping right into the squares, it's grabbed inside by Modeligo hand, but it's dropped. Joseph Duggan laying it off to Darren Duggan, and Darren Duggan swings that one over the bar, and Dungarvan go back a point ahead again. Darren Duggan.
Come on, Gav.
So we make that one.
Right, Gav, make.
So Dungarvan leading by a point on the strength of that one. It's anyone's game at this stage. The ball grabbed inside, and the ball is sent in to Gavin, but a bit of pressure paid off there, and he snatched it, so it's gone wide. So Modeligo hoping to build from the back here again. It looked like water break. It's not yet, and it's not yet. Modeligo trying a shot from Sean Hennessy, turning away from his man. Finding Keith Hickey. Keith coming forward, laying the ball off to Sean. Here comes Patrick O'Donovan. Pat gets a quick one in.
Inside to try.
It's oh my goodness. That's Jamie Troy got that one. He got a shot away, but the ball came back out to him. He got it over the bar, but at least it puts the teams level again. Here comes John Cotton playing the ball into Joseph Duggan, a very elusive player, very difficult to mark. Playing a terrific ball in, but it's just dropped by Brendan Cullinan. And Modeligo can build from the back. Sean finding Jamie. Jamie seems to come out the field a bit farther, hunting the ball. Back to Jamie again. Jamie cut out the right wing. Held up inside. Here comes Jamie again. That surely feels the referee. That's the stuff. So very hard down free from Modeligo there. Jamie tried to drag to the ground. So not from the easiest of angles. I think it's Michael is going to take this one by the looks of it. So Michael sizing it up here. That looks good enough. Yes, it is. And the referee calls for the second water break of the day. So we'll give you the score now again. We're level at 1-9 to 12 points. So we're just over. 13 points to 1-9. I'm sure. Yep. 1-9 to 13. I had 1-9 to 12. So we're going to check here with the referee which it is. When the umpires aren't. Huh?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
9:13.
So I'll correct what I said already there. Modeligo have a vital point up. 13 points to 1-9. And also I believe Brickies and Ring is going on at the moment. That's 1-5 apiece in senior football. So there's one or two other matches as well going on tonight. We're focusing on this one. So 13 points to 1-9. Modeligo coming strong there in the last 5 minutes. And of course, a win here for Modeligo tonight would definitely see them through into the semi-final, but we won't count our chickens before they're hatched. I understand Ballymena are already through. They're after winning their first 2 matches. So, as I said, if Modeligo can win here tonight, they'll be through as well. However, with how much, about 13 minutes to go, I think. 1 point up, and Dungarvan by no means lying down here. They're playing very, very well, especially their forwards moving the ball very lively. Have any subs on, lads? Mick, who did Mick come on for? Now, a substitution that I just missed there, Niall Brown came off just there a few minutes before the water break, and Mick Devine is on. So Mick's long journey is to be here tonight. It's very important to us. Patrick, it looks like Patrick Patrick Welch penalised there for a push in the back. It may have been a bit harsh. And Dungarvan get the ball moving again. That's the number 8. Jack Lacey getting the ball in. As ever, there's one heck of a score there. Then John, I think that might be Johnny Burke's first point. One heck of a score, so it's level again at 13 points to 110. So Modeligo coming forward again. Here comes Reno, holding the ball up into Patrick Welch.
Well done.
Patrick winning a free there off John Conn. So it looks like Shiners is going to have a cut up this one.
Gavin Power and Tristan Loftus had the 2 subs gone on for Dungarvan.
Yeah. So Dungarvan have 2 subs on as well. Gavin Power came on, and Tristan Loftus, who's quite a good footballer as well. So here's Shiner now with the score of 14 points to 111. Taking time over this one, swing it in well. I don't think that's going to swing in, is it? No, it's not. So the score remains the same level, 14 points to 111. Unlucky Shane hit us. It almost swung in. Here's a Dungarvan kick out now, and their kick outs have been very effective. John Corden called for that and got it. Playing it back. Playing it out here to the number 18. That's Richard. That's Luke Callan, I think. And Sean. Some Modeligo ball, I would think. No, it's not. Dungarvan ball. The ball is played back to their number eight Jack Lacey, lofting the ball in. Tyler coming out and gathering it, looking for his options. Tyler likes to go for a little gallop every now and again. Playing the ball in now into Mick Devine. Mick Devine is on number 22. Mick a bit rusty there, left the ball after. You better hurry on back in, Tyler. Oh my goodness. Here comes Johnny Burke. Forced to turn and play it back, however. Playing it into that number 5, that's Jamie Nagle. Here's Jamie Nagle now. Jamie Nagle puts that one over the bar. Very dangerous player when he goes forward. It's put Dungarvan 1 point up again. Quick pick, a quick kick out here from Modeligo. Picked up here, but Patrick Welch got a bit of a dunt there. I'm not sure exactly what it was. Modeligo will win a free. Tyler looking at his options. Not too many around. Oh, that one didn't work, Tyler. Here's Gavin Crotty. Oh my goodness. Oh by Jesus. The wrong man from Modeligo anyway. They got that one. Make that 113 to 14. We're down 2 points. Here's John McGrath's much better kick out. John finding John Devine. John Devine is fouled by John Corden. Sean Hennessy, he's having a very good game there at wing back, bringing the ball forward and bringing Reen into it. Reen getting the ball out to John Devine. John took it off it for a second. Unfortunately, it's just intercepted. John Corden. Here's Michael Kye, plenty pace there anyway. Into Johnny Burke, who seems to be having a very good second half. This time he's dispossessed. And Sean comes out with the ball. And Modeligo, this is Shane tries to come out to win that one. Number 12. Michael Troy is getting in. Here's Michael Troy now.
Steady with the shot.
Turning back.
Come on, someone kick it over.
China.
Get in front of it.
Come on.
Patrick Welch looking for an opening here. Dungarvan won't agree with that free anyway at all. And to emphasise it, the referee has brought it into a much more scoring position. Dungarvan players not at all happy about that one. Shiner puts that one over, so we're back to 1 point game again. I reckon 113 to 15 points.
112 to 14.
Sorry, 112 to 14 points. So that was a handy score. We're checking the time now. I believe there's about 5 minutes left. 112 to 14 points in favour of Dungarvan. So that's a mighty kick out. Gathered by Kieran Power. Kieran gets the ball back from Burke. Here comes Gavin Crotty again. Lord my God is here and there. Gavin Crotty is everywhere. But still in the possession of Dungarvan here. Here's Joseph Duggan. He's getting into John Conn. Slightly overplayed there. Modeligo get a bit of a let off there. Their defence was at 6 and 7s on that occasion there. So a chance here for them to build again. Let's see what we can do with this one. Will Tyler try a long one or will he look for a short one? Short one is the option to Patrick Welch. John McGrath coming out with the ball now, running into pressure, but finding a very, very willing Rian. Rian turning back, he can't go anywhere else, only back, and playing the ball way back to his keeper, Tyler. And at last, Modeligo got a chance to move the ball with Sean Hennessy. Sean crossing the 50-yard line, getting the ball on to Patrick Welch. Patrick Welch has runners all around him. Here comes Keith Hickey. Keith kept that one in, wasn't the best ball in the world. John Devine taking off again. Tearing through. Here comes John Devine coming, tearing through. He's gone right all the way through. Oh, he was dispossessed inside in the 14-yard line, and the ball is coming out again. Dungarvan escaped there, and with a miracle escaped him. Free ball for John Conn. Terrific work there from Mick Devine to win that ball back. Here's Shiner grabbing the ball at the second attempt onto Sean Hennessy.
Make it count now, lads.
Here's Michael Troy. Move
again.
Here's Mick Devine playing the ball into Keith Hickey. Keith forced to turn back again, and the ball is cleared away. A race here, picked up very well by Sean, who had stayed back. Now here's Mick Devine. Mick Devine is fouled. So it's a long ways out. Modeligo will have to try and drop this one in. Let's steady it down for a minute. Here's John Devine again. John Devine has brought Nicholas O'Donovan into it. Nicky getting it on to his brother Patrick. Patrick making tracks inside. Held up but didn't get a free. Here's Michael Troy. Michael making tracks. Michael going to have to cut this one. Is that good? Oh my goodness! It's gone in. Oh my goodness! What an incredible escape! We'll see what the referee is doing here. Michael's ball dropped short, but the referee the keeper was caught in two minds. So Modeligo in a 45.
Go to the goal.
45.
A bit of confusion about what's going on here.
Where's he going with the ball?
and it looks like as though it looks like as though Tyler has come out to take this one. Dungarvan fellas encourage him to put it wide. He's getting under the well. That looks good enough. That's all the way. Oh, that's a terrific score from Tyler. We're level again, and we're not very much time left. I'm not exactly sure. Well, we're level again at 112 to 15 points. In fairness, Dungarvan goal had a charmed escape there. It looks like the next score could be a vital one. That's picked up by Kieran Power under fierce pressure there and fouled. I have to give him credit there. Picked it up under fierce pressure. Oh my goodness! It's here's Michael Kiley cutting.
Come on, Jamie, get the tackle in.
Here's Jamie Nagle. Jamie Nagle look for his number 20. That's Stan Duggan, who's already scored a few nice scores. That's out to Jack Lacey, team captain. Here's Jamie Nagle. Jamie going to bring it home with him. Oh my goodness, that's the number 8, Jack Lacey. I make that his first score of the match. I'd make that 113 to 15 points, I would think. So let's see how much time is left in this.
Come on, work!
John Devine hanging on to the ball. Here's John McGrath finding. John Devine. John Devine all the way over to Keith Hickey. Keith's been galloping forward all during the second half. Not too much effect so far, maybe this time. Cutting aside his man and laying it off to Nicholas O'Donovan. Here's Nick. Nick Jr., you can do it for us. Looks like Nick is still going strong. Getting the ball into Sean. Oh my goodness. That's another 45, I would think. The referee blowing the whistle there. A Dungarvan player looks hurt. Is Tyler coming up to take this one again? Last one, he split the posts with it. That levelled it. They've gone back another point since. So let's see what Tyler will do with this one. We're holding our breath. Dungarvan fellas are telling him to send it wide. That's very unsportsmanship. Here we go. Not this time. He's kept in play though. Is the game over? It's over, is it?
Here.
How much time do you make it, John?
Make him work.
Huh?
He started to run off the field.
Oh.
3 minutes. Go! Come on!
Nick Donovan picks up a loose ball there. He's under pressure here. He needs a bit of help here. He certainly didn't get any help from the referee there anyway. One possession of the ball, but crowded around by the Dungarvan players, and he failed to hang on to it. So here we go again with the Dungarvan number 8. We've seen a lot of that Garvan number 18 since he came on. We've seen a lot of him in the second half. I'm not sure what his name is. But Modeligo building from the back again. Here comes Sean, finding John McGrath. John McGrath played the ball into Michael to Jamie Troy. Here's Keith Hickey. Let's see what Keith can do this time. Keith galloping forward.
Go with him, Mick.
Here's John Devine coming through. John Devine looking for options here. John wins a free in. Well done, John. Dungarvan fella's not totally agreeing with it, but John brought the ball into contact there and he got his free. So it looks like Shane Troy has got this one to, on my count, level the match. Here we go. Oh, that's not going to swing in. That's not going to swing in, and the game's over. Final score. So, handshakes all round there. 113 to 15 points. But both teams still very much so in this intermediate competition. A lot will go down to the last game between Dungarvan and Balnacourty. So, we'd like to thank you all for listening in tonight, and we hope we brought you the game to as good a standard as we could. And victory to Dungarvan by just 1 point. It shows how tight this competition is. If you remember, Modeligo had just a 1 point win over Balnacourty, so 1 game left in this competition. Not sure when it's on. So from me, Ihawa, and from the boys here, thank you very much for your coverage of the game, and hopefully it's not in the end of the road from Modeligo. Right, lads, thanks. Okay.